Today we're looking at area of composite shapes. All right, what's a composite shape? Composite shape is a joining of two or more shapes to make one shape. All right, now we have this composite shape. The shape is the joining of, this is a what? A triangle, and this is a rectangle. All right, someone would ask, it looks like a square. Why not say it's a square? A square usually has the same sides. All right, but as you can see, this is 5 millimeters and this is 4 millimeters. They are not the same, so that gives us a rectangle. Next thing we'll do is to separate them. Now this is what we have, having separated them. Now since this side is 4 millimeters, here will also be what? 4 millimeters. Remember, opposite sides of a rectangle are equal. Remember when they were joined? So I just separated them. Since this is 4, here will also be 4. So now we can see on this triangle we have our height and we have our base. Now on the rectangle we have our what? Alright, we have our length and we have our breadth. Okay, so we're going to solve them individually. Thereafter, we sum them up and we get our answer. Okay, for A1, we have area of triangle, where we have an area of triangle as half base times height. So we have 1 over 2 times our base, which is 4 millimeters, 4 millimeters, times our height, which is 8 millimeters. Alright, now I can cancel out 2 here 1, 2 here 2. So that gives me 2 millimeters times 8 millimeters. Alright, so 2 times 8 will give me 16 millimeters times millimeters squared. That's for A1. Now for A2, we have A2 as area of what? Rectangle. Alright, area of rectangle, and area of rectangle is usually length times breadth. What's our length? Our length is 5 millimeters and our breadth is what? 4 millimeters. So when you multiply them, 5 times 4 is 20 millimeters times millimeters squared. Now, how do we get the total area of the shape? Total area of the shape is simply gotten by adding the area you got from the first and what you got from the second. Alright, for the first we got 16 millimeters squared. Then for the second area we got 20 millimeters squared. So let's sum them up. 16 plus 20 is 36 millimeters squared. That becomes our final answer. So the area of this shape, which was broken down into this, is finally 36 millimeters squared.